All right, this was sent into the channel for a review. This is a FNIRSI LCR tweezers. This is their model LCR-ST2. It's a new one. I've showed tweezers on the channel before. These are the ones made by Zoyi, I find them quite useful. So let's take a look at the FNIRSI offering here. Comes in a nice case. We have some instruction manuals that are long and thin, which is kind of cool. But here's theirs, a little bit larger, but it has a trick up its sleeve, so that's pretty cool. So the way that you use these things is pretty self-explanatory. It has an LCD in it, and you can put it into LCR mode. And there's capacitance, inductance, D factor, and then auto, resistive, CLD, and auto. Okay, so auto, and then once you find a device, you can then put it on here and tell you what it is. One of the little things that comes with it is this little PC board with a bunch of resistors on it. So we'll go here to 100 ohms, and there you go, 100.0 ohms. Here's 10K, 1000, looks pretty accurate. 1 meg, 998, and 10 megs, 10.03, and here's a dead short, 13 mega ohms. And 1 ohm is, there you go, very, very good. So, looks like, could you see all of those? I wasn't looking at the camera, there's a reflection there. But it is measuring quite well. Okay, so it has all the normal stuff. It has a place here, I guess you can read that. Different frequencies, 1K, 10K, and 100K. It goes up to 100K, which is really nice. 100 hertz, 120 hertz, 1K, 10K, okay? So it's got all the standard stuff, and then it has voltages. So 1 volt compliance, 0.1 volt, 0.3 volts, and 0.6 volts. So you can set that. And then it has underneath, you slide it over and push it down. You can set a secondary display at the bottom, so you can measure picofarads and inductance at the same time, or Q factor, Z, R. Yeah, you can have a dual display thing, which comes in super handy. So it does seem to function really, really well. It is a little bit bigger. I wish it was a little bit smaller, but the reason they made it bigger was this trick here. Ready? Let me turn it off. Boom. So the tweezer part is on a connector, and this is the LCR meter, and it comes with Kelvin contacts. So you can plug this in, and I want to get it the right way around. You plug this in, and now you have Kelvin contacts, which is super cool. Now it does seem kind of like this thing's going to be flailing all around, so they thought about that, and there is a the back of this thing. So if you had a chunk of metal, you could put that on there, and that will hold it. That will hold it in place. Okay. So there you go. And if you get something here, we'll go back to auto mode here. Put it into auto. And we'll clip onto this inductor here, and see what our inductor says. And it says we have 221 microhenries at 1K, and at 10K we have 224 microhenries. So yeah, so I'm not quite sure what to make of this. It's a little unruly, having the tail wag the dog, but it is a nice feature. Yeah, verdict's still out of whether I think this is an interesting way to do things or not. But it is, for those who really want a Kelvin contact, this is the way to do it. You will need to have maybe 3D print a holder or something for this part of it, so it's not flailing around on you. All right, so put it back into tweezer mode here, and we'll take a look at what else it has going on for it. Comes with some replacement contacts for the tweezer part. I get my finger on one. So these are straight tweezers and these are curved tweezers. If you like the curved ones, you can put them on. It comes with a charging cable. And like I said, it came with a little board, which is kind of cool. It also comes with this little thing here, which has some double sticky tape on it, and it is steel. So if you have a place you want to stick this thing to, just have it at arm's range, so you can grab it anytime you need to. You can put this sticky somewhere, and then the thing will hold itself onto that. So, I don't know. I mean, I've done a whole bunch of LCR meters. I don't think there's much else to say about this one. It does have some other modes when you turn it on. I was going into LCR mode, but it also has scan mode. So if you're sorting things, it has a sort function, scan function. It has a voltage function, so I think plus minus 31 volts. You can take a look at voltage nodes. It's got a setting. You can set it up. You can have it do different things. When I first got it, you turned it this way to automatically flip the display. So if you're left-handed, it'll work over here. I found it kind of annoying, so you can lock it down. So I have it in right-hand mode only, and you can program it into left-hand mode only. The other thing that I don't quite like about the default setting is when you turn it on, it defaults to this menu, and then you have to hit this button here, this little jog wheel button, to get to LCR mode. But I think we can have it wake up into LCR mode. So speed, start page. Yeah, start page, I want to be LCR. So we'll hit that, this button. All right, so now when I turn it off and I turn it back on, it should wake up into, it wakes up into LCR mode. So that's the way I would want it. USB-C charging. Yeah, seems pretty nice. I think it seems to be pretty accurate for a few things that I've measured on it. It's not so much that you're going to be using this for absolute accuracy. It's more of a quick, the little surface mount parts really get. Let me show you some. So this is when I find it the most helpful. Let's say I'm building a project and I laid out a whole bunch of parts, and then they got mixed up, and I don't know which one is which. Okay, so I'm going to grab this one, and it says, oh, that's 100 nanofarads. So I'll put that in the 100 nanofarad bin, and then you need to be a little bit dexterous. It's like using chopsticks. You're going to fling them across the room. So this one is 10 nanofarads, right? And you can grab other things. Let's see, what's this one? This one seems to be a 120 k ohm resistor. So it's very fast, very, very fast on the update on this thing. So I do like it. Let's see if it automatically recognizes this or not. Yeah, that's just a capacitor. So anyway, that's when I find it the most useful. It does take a little bit of practice using these tweezers, and it is a little bit weighty at the back end. It is a little bit bigger than its counterpart here. Much better display, much better display. So I think it's a keeper. I do like it. So yeah, there you go. This is a quick review of the FNIRSI LCR-ST2. you.